Hello. Welcome to the Alexyss Tylor Vagina Power Show. I'm not going to do a reading tonight. So let's see this is the jumpsuit. Yes, bitch. Snatch, bitch. I really wasn't gonna, I ain't gonna stay long because I don't have a lot of battery. I'll probably come back tomorrow. If you can see that. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes, messy ass bitch. You know, let me tell you something, because I was asking my friends about it. Yes, I don't know if you can see that, you know what I'm saying. Seasick in this motherfucking bitch. No dye, bitch. No gray, bitch. No relaxer. Ooh, hun. No relaxer, no chemicals. I ain't had a relaxer in my hair since I was poisoned by the nigga that called himself Dahootie, my aunt bra from D Health Store Friends with motherfucking Queen of Four. Yeah, and that was what, 2012? 2013, I haven't put a relaxer in my motherfucking head. I don't know, can you see it, bitch? Seasick, bitch. Catch the wave, hoe. Can you see it? So I'm really trying. Oh, and my friends told me don't even pay that shit no attention, but I'm tired of these young girls fucking with me. I'm tired of these. I know they grown women, but they little girls in the head. I'm tired of them fucking with me and making fun of me. So I guess they thought because of my age that I was a bald head bitch, or I ain't have no motherfucking hair, or that I was a gray head bitch. I don't use that. Ain't nothing great about this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Can you just catch the wave, bitch, and suck my dick? Can you catch it, hoe? Because the bitches, yeah, how you like it, hoe? Cause I'm every time I fucking turn around, these bitches is tripping with me about King Nip. You know what I'm saying? And Queen Drip. When I did the video the other night, you know, we was having fun for my birthday video. Thank you, baby. Somebody said you look so beautiful. And after that, some bitches got mad about what I said about the baby mama, Puma baby mama, and said I had said something negative about Tanisha. Just drown in it, hoe. Yeah, I accept you take off the wig challenge, bitch. You throwing signals, bitch. I caught it. And I accepted your challenge like a G, bitch. Like a real motherfucking G. I like my bitch bossed up and my dick sucked sloppy. So I bossed up on you bitches because they've been doing this to me for about a month now, going on my Instagram page, going on my YouTube page. Take off the wig, bitch. Take off the stiff wig, bitch. And take off the gloves. Okay, I took the gloves off. Ain't that wrong? You couldn't handle it. They stupid because that's always been a persona of the VP Queen. The pilot head, the pussy police, and the motherfucking black girls with motherfucking cigar. Yes, ocean views in this bitch. Ocean, hoe. And then when they don't like what I say, oh, Tanisha gonna sue you? That's cool. You know, I always like to make history. I made history as the first woman to make a TV show and be bold enough to call the shit ALEXYSSKTYLOR Vagina Power. So I would love to make history being the first psychic medium to be sued in a court of law and lose a lawsuit because you don't like what I said in a psychic medium reading for entertainment purposes only. So you want to do that? Hey Trina, happy birthday. You can, you know, my email and everything, give it to your attorney. Because, see, you're not going to scare me into not practicing my constitutional right of freedom of speech. Just like I never said I'm going to sue y'all for take off the wig and the stiff wig, bitch. And I'm tired of seeing the wig and all this. That's fine, but let me tell you something. I'm really not even mad at these sluts. They did me a favor because, see, it's just like I was talking to a client today that I was doing a reading on. And I told her about it, and she laughed, and she said, no. I said, I know you're probably going to say it's sitting on the dressy. And she said, no, go ahead and address it. So I said, let me tell you the reason why I'm addressing it. Because taking off my wig has been very painful. I wasn't going to take it off until my hair grew back. Now, if y'all, which I ain't, like I say, you can look them. I got Whole edges, bitch. Whole edges. Ain't nothing bald, ain't nothing gray, ain't nothing missing around there, bitch. Matter of fact, let me take the fucking pen out, cause, you know, that ain't gonna make you stop talking, I know that. But let me show you. I'm even gonna mess up my hair. You wanna see my edge? That's my edge. Those my edges. Those my edges. Them my edges. Them my edges. That ain't no glue. That's not no weave. Them my edges. Whole long edges. That ain't no glue. That ain't no piece of palette glued in. My whole edges. Thank you. All natural. You can tell because the shit laid back down. I can lay it down. It's all just wet. They're washing well. Thank you, Trina. She know me. Trina, me and her got that same hair. I've always had the same hair. But, you know, things happen to you. Even as a child. Thank you, Chad. Baby hair. I ain't got to take no comb and no whole bunch of gel and echo gel and swerve and draw down a line and make a fake curl and baby wave and shit. Even at my age, you know, I didn't want to do this here. I really didn't want to do it, but they calling me to come back to the street. A Sean P, aka a Sean Cree, said it was necessary. These hoes out in these streets, they very scary. So I'm not a scary bitch. I'm not a scary bitch. You can talk about me and call me names all you want to, and I'm gonna accept your chance. So I'm not gonna accept everything, cause bitch, I know. Bitch, like I say, no Miss Clairol, no Miss Beijing, no Beijing, none of that bitch. So the same way the hair look on the hair, the same way the hair up here, it look like that on the body. It look like that on the body. Yeah, talk your shit, OG. The body like that, the hair straight. Actually, it's more straight on my body. It more wave on my head. All my hair black on my body. And it lay down. Now don't ask me no bucket naked challenge and when no bikini draw challenge or shook, cause I can, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. You try to embarrass me, you think that was funny, but I'm gonna kiki with you. You up there kikiing and TTing and all that shit. That's cool. But let me tell you what happened to me. As a child, I never wore a relaxer. We didn't know what that was. I didn't have to, as you can see. I never had to do that. We never got no relaxer on maybe special occasion. I got a press and curl, okay? So that hair was never a problem. But when you deal with treacherous, jealous motherfuckers and you think they're your friend and they cool and shit, it becomes a problem. Like when I came back in 2018 and that guy had poisoned me in 2012, 2013, my body bled for 30 days. My female organs went haywire. My period went haywire. All my glands jammed up in my body. My whole body swole up. My head, neck, and face swole up. And as a result of my glands swelling, my fluids are not releasing in my body. Everything, and I couldn't comb it. I couldn't walk. I could barely move around. I was housebound for like 5 years. When I lay down, I'm sure a lot of you probably got that same kind of hair. Thank you, Bridget. If I lay down and if I don't get up the next day because it's real soft and fine and it's poofs, if I don't have it moisturized, it'll start to mat. So it matted. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, baby. So now, you know, I've gotten the swelling down since Nipsey's been here and helped me a lot. But my hair, damn, I thought I brought it down here because I was going to show this to y'all. I kept it. I had my hair plaited and I couldn't unplait it. Yeah, they calling me to come back to the street. Cause these hoes out here is necessary. Cause these hoes is punking bitches and talking shit and the bitches is very scary. You talking shit about me. A lot of shit I'm not gonna address, but certain shit I am going to address. You're not going to do that, bitch. See, what you should do, you should tell me since you knew Nipsey, you screwed Nipsey, you got babies, that's fine with me. But that means you know him. So since you know him, Show the proof of what I'm lying about. Instead of showing the list on this date and this video, you said this at this hour, this minute, this second. You didn't want to do that. I'm a liar, but you want to go to my hair. Instead of you showing what I lied about, you want to go to my hair. It's a wig, bitch. Take the wig. Oh, bitch, I took it off, bitch. Don't take it off, goddamn. What else you want to see, bitch? What else you want me to take off, bitch? Because I'm still ready. I'm waiting for you to show that I'm a liar. So you didn't do that. The still wig. And then they go to YouTube. No face and no name. That's another thing about me. If I say something about you behind your back, and if I say it again to your face, I'm going to say it on video. You don't see the whole face, the whole hair, the fingernails and shit. I ain't even get to do my whole fucking nail tonight in my fucking goddamn Nipsey Blue Rain. Because this shit just... Yes. Are you not entertained now, bitch? You're calling me, you throwing shade, bitch. I'm catching it, bitch. I'm throwing it back. So now I must be entertained. You said I ain't shit, I'm a liar. You want to be Miss Ashkadam, you'll never be Miss Ashkadam. I never said I was Miss Ashkadam. I never said I was his wife. Other people say that. They say we have a bond. We have a spiritual bond, a spiritual relationship. He brings information to me. He likes being here. But you said he's not here. So since he's not here and I'm a liar and all I can do is put on a wig, why are you watching? Do I entertain you? Why don't you just tell everybody I'm a liar, show what I'm a liar about and shut the fuck up? That's all you gotta do. But why do you watch a liar that don't know him? You say, I'll never be it. Bitch, you'll never be it either. You see, and I asked Nipsey about this, and I said, you're going to let these hoes do this because I'm doing what you asked me to do. I'm not doing what I want to do. I hate him being in this shit, and it's so dangerous, and it's so nasty, and so messy. Y'all love him so much, and some things he said to me. I'm probably not going to get all in it tonight. I'll get in it between tonight and tomorrow. Some things he said to me, and I said, they said that, you know, I'm jealous, and I'm mad, and they speaking on behalf of Tanisha. Like I said, whatever I said about Tanisha was already in the public. Her saying she had been with him for 17 years. Her saying they had never broken up. Her saying even if he was with Lauren, he was still messing with her too, going back and forth. A lot of people know that. So I didn't say the spirit told me that. She said it. Now, if she says she didn't say it, it's on videos that she did. So if she wants to sue me about that, she can go ahead and sue me about that. But if you think I'm some little girl that you're going to tell me what I can say and what I can't say, and I better not say it, I'm going to get sued, my email will be in this description. I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find, but you're not going to punk me. So if you tell me, because right now I'm not doing a reading, I'm talking, okay? But when I'm doing a reading as a psychic medium, it is for entertainment purposes only. I'm speaking to the spirit realm. I don't know any judge that has found somebody guilty and made them pay a settlement when they're doing a reading speaking to spirit. Can he talk to him? Did the judge gonna call him in and sit on the fucking seat? So, these are the two choices that I have. You telling me to shut the fuck up and I'm a lying wig wearing bitch, or you gonna sue me? Or you sue me. I'm gonna take B, not A. I'd rather you sue me than tell me like I'm your little girl what I can and cannot fucking say out of my mouth on my platform doing a spiritual reading. That I am saying I am hearing on a spiritual level. Now, I would never say I'm going to sue you if you keep saying I wear a wig. That shit's stupid to me. It's really petty because I do wear them. I do wear them. I never said that I didn't. But again, like I said, I had to cut chunks. I had patches in my head. And it was very painful for me because I never wore wigs. So I don't glue them down. I don't sew them in. I just will put one on to get by. When I have to do the live with you, or when I have to go out and I have to do an appearance, I'll put it on. I hate them. But thank God now I appreciate them. Thank you, David. Because I needed them when that happened to me. And I didn't want to go bald. My hair... I had bald patches. So literally what I do now, I have 2 ponytails in the front and 2 ponytails in the back. As you can see, ain't no bald spots. I don't know bald spots no more. And when Nipsey came in here, and I started back doing my readings in 2018, y'all basically couldn't see me. But again, if you go back to Vagina Power, that long ponytail is mine. When you go look at Love Your Vagina, when you go look at the video I call Do the White Girl, that's mine. You can tell I always had a nice grade of hair. Okay. When that happened to me, and I got poison, my body went haywire, I couldn't control it. Patches of hair started coming out. I didn't know that I had a fungal and a bacterial infection in my head so bad that if I combed it 2 or 3 times a day, it comes out in plugs. And, you know, the doctors, they really can't give you anything to help. The shampoo don't work. It sells some blue. It just dries you out. It doesn't make the hair grow back. And I looked up and I saw that I wasn't the only one having that problem, and a lot of women weren't getting a cure. So when Nipsey comes in, I started doing the celebrity readings with R. Kelly. I had a wig on there, and I love that wig. You know, the stiff one? I love it because I can mold it and move it around my head. The shit done got old and broke in. I love that wig. And like I said, after tonight, I'm going to wear it again. I'm not going to press my hair and try to impress nobody. And that's why I'm getting to it, Trina. That's why I went on and addressed it and took the wig off. Okay? Because Nipsey came and asked me to do the readings, and I didn't know, like, from getting to know him, they can see everything. You can't lie to them. You can't hide anything from them. So they can see through your wigs. They can see through your makeup. They can see through your clothes. They know what you really look like. And he would follow me and stare. And he watched my eyes. Don't look at my head. And I said, I'll do your first reading. Second, I don't want to keep doing them because, as you can see, I have bald patches out of my head. And it hurts me so much because this has never happened to me. And I don't know what to do. And I don't want to keep... You know, you have plenty of pretty girls that'll do your readings and pass your messages. Because I don't know what to do. I don't want to be seen. I can't put my head up like this. I'm so hurt and I'm so embarrassed that this happened to me. And he said, I'll help you. I'll help you. And I said, you can help me grow my hair back. Nobody's helped me grow my hair back. And I was crying. This hurts me so much because it's not fair. I didn't do anything anybody deserved. I had 2 patches missing here, 2 there. And I said, I hate this. You know, I don't know what to do. This is not fair. And he said, I will show you what to do. So I started back making my products because I wanted to continue to do the readings. And then he started adding a 24K to me. They said I'm lying about that, but I never had a 24K gold until he came in here. The blue and gold, I didn't even know. Somebody said to me, do you know those are Nipsey's colors? I said, I don't know what his colors are. I've never been around Crips. I don't know them. They said those are Nipsey's colors. So I created them. Everybody loved them. And I'm like, what am I going to do? You know, I'm so embarrassed. And then he gave me this. This is a scalp exfoliator in an airtight pump. It's like a gel. This is a dropper where I put the hair grow formula, the serum for the scalp. That also has the biotin in it, the sulfurs in it. I've created about 2 or 3 new formulas because of that. This is another hair grow. I got like 3 formulas now, and I love hot pepper, so I put hot pepper in mine. The hair grow biotin, he gave me this. This is the protection oil and also the aphrodisiacs, and I have the biotin shampoo. Basically, and that's why I'm addressing it, because it broke my heart that somebody would do that to me. And I'm walking around here like that, patches, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. So when he came here, I think it was January this year, I said, you know what? I'm just going to get some clippers, or I'm going to go to the barber shop, and I'm going to get them just shave it, because I had all these patches missing out my head. And I was so embarrassed. I didn't want the doctor to see it. I didn't want anybody to see it, because it was just patches, and they just kept coming. And so it's not, yes, I'm a little irritated. I'm not going to say I'm really angry with them, because all they're doing is making me do what I tell everybody else to do. Whatever that weak spot, that tender spot, that pain there. Because it's not about the wig. Because Puma, baby mama, all them, they wear wigs. She wears, well, we know she wears, we can tell she wears wigs. Every celebrity that got sense, every public figure on YouTube anywhere that got sense, wear a goddamn wig. If you don't want to burn your hair out, hot curl it out, blow dry it out, you will wear a wig. That's one thing that has made my, but at the time, it wasn't even making my hair grow back. Because I didn't know what was wrong, and I didn't know, all I know is I had this cradle cap looking thick stuff on my head. And this what helped to eat it off. This scalp exfoliator and eat all the dead skin, as well as me changing my diet, putting the other things in there, and putting the herbs in my formula to kill them parasites. The wig wasn't protective styling because every time I took it off and I had to comb my hair, patches would come out. Yeah, but Yana, you don't have to wear them. So I was forced to do something I never did because, I mean, I just felt like one of them dogs that had the mange because the kept coming. And what I didn't realize was the follicles, the roots were suffocating because the fungus was on top covering my scalp and going down in the roots and stopping the blood flow and the oxygen from the follicle and being able to nourish and stimulate the root. So the hair was just sliding out and sliding out and sliding out. And it was just heartbreaking. So when they said that, it wasn't about the wig itself because all celebrities wear wigs. All public figures, anybody that cares about their hair and they got to be moving every day, they wear the wig. It was the source of why I wear them when I have to be in public. Now when I'm home, it's no makeup, no wig, hair just, I moisturize, put my products on every day. I wet it every day and I put my products on it and I just twist it up and I let it dry by itself. I don't really care when I'm walking around the house. I don't have to do that dressy shit. But when I'm in public, I'm still going to wear them. But I wasn't going to, because some people's like, I didn't know you had one on. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I never said I didn't. So I don't mind telling everybody that I use them. And I wear them, and I think they're beautiful, just like the blondes. I got more blondes. I'm going to experiment with the different color blondes, the bobs. I want to have fun. I see now it's really fun to do the different looks. But I'm not going to put glue on my head. I'm not going to blow dry the glue down. My skin is too sensitive for that. I'll try to make them look more realistic. I try to do them when I need to wear them. But I'm not going to stop wearing them. Because I knew it was a health condition that I had, a medical condition that I had. And I'm also telling you what I did. I don't care about them saying he's not here. He gave me this because I've suffered with this problem since 2012 and 2013 with no cure. Even the natural remedies, I was pouring the apple cider vinegar on my head with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. It would slow it down a little bit. But it didn't stop it. It didn't stop till he gave me these formulas. And everybody that knows me that looked at my formulas from the past, I never had anything like this. And this is airtight to make sure that it stays, keeps any air out of it. And it's very potent. I know I use everything before I sell it. So it literally saved my life. And, you know, like I said, people was like, don't even address that shit. I said no because of a deeper reason. Peace, Jonah. A spiritual and emotional and a health reason, and then, you know, well, it can stop coming out. Don't worry about it. You know, you don't have to be in the public. So that's a good thing. I have to be in the public, and I'm not going to tell everybody else to be honest and be butt naked and tell the truth, and I don't fucking be honest and butt naked and tell the truth. It's been heartbreaking for me. I thought that for my hair to fall out like that, I had to have a serious disease or something, and I didn't realize it was as simple as the fungal and bacterial, and I started seeing a lot of people had the problem. So once I did what he told me, and it was just life-changing. But I understand everybody gets picked at. Everybody has haters, and that's okay with me. That doesn't bother me. I'm not thin-skinned. Like I said, it's okay. They can keep doing it. Because I'm sure they'll you know, say something about, you know, the wavy hair, the natural hair. Oh, that's not hers. Oh, she just glued one of them wigs in that look real. That's fine. I'm not gonna address this anymore. For the people that love me and support me, and I want to tell them, you know, what I did to save myself. That's why I'm sharing it, and I'm letting you know, and I'm being honest with you. And like I said, I'm gonna continue to wear them. Because as you can see, like I said, it was here. It was big about this. It was so much out that if I comb it down, you can still just see my head. It was up here. I was developing female pattern baldness. It was like you could see my head. And when they said that, I was just like, you know what, I know they don't care, because I know I've said some things they don't like. So I know even if they know, even if they know that that happened to me, they still won't care because they don't like me and they don't like what I said, and I get that. But I went through so much hell, like so many women do suffer the female pattern baldness, and so many men suffer the male pattern baldness, and I said, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this, even though people are saying don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I don't want people to be honest with me, and I don't be honest with them. So that's why I addressed it. And then I asked him, I said, Nipsey, you know, is these the kind of women you slept with? And, you know, I know you can't. That's in the past. Now that's done. I said, but now instead of addressing what I did wrong, what I said wrong, and showing the proof of what I did, they're now coming after me with no face, no real name, and making fun. And then they came to the YouTube video. Oh, you're just mad because she's worth $8 million, and you know she got a bag because he fucked her raw. He couldn't stop fucking her raw. He fucked a lot of people raw, boo boo. That ain't the only child he got. Oh, you know, your little channel, you need to pay her. No, it's not a little channel. If you do your research and you go to YouTube, if somebody will let you into the accounts, I've had millions of hits and several pages taken down. Thank you, Harold. Over the years, I don't have a little channel. I have a large fan base. I have a lot of people that love me. And I don't owe her a check because I never get paid for YouTube. I never have ads or commercials running through my videos, and they're 2 and 3 hours long. No, maybe she should pay me because I keep her motherfucking name popping out of my mouth. I don't owe her a motherfucking thing because I haven't made a dime. I work for the spirits. I don't even enlist. I have enough on this new page that this is I had about 10 pages taken down since 2007. So no, I'm not little. You need to check, but you need to see by me. I ain't trying to get no hits off her. I don't need to get no hits off her because I would always call her name. If I was trying to get hits off, I said Puma baby mama across mama. How's that calling her name to get checks off of her? I'm not even enlisted in the YouTube program. I'm not enlisted in a Google AdSense program because I don't do it for that. Clicks and likes and views. I do it for the spirits. Thank you, Jonelle. Yes, I am a legend. I'm an OG in the shit. And I'm the originator of Alexyss Tylor Vagina power. And so I'm asking him, I said, you see this? I said, you see this right here? They got to know you or somebody involved with you or used to fuck you. I said, this is what bothers me. Okay, two. Good for you, baby. You fucked a nigga that you can come up off of and you got a check off the sperm. That's very good because a lot of us weren't able to do that. That's wonderful, and you should get one. Everything you done and every child, all y'all had, bam, you should get a check, bam. That's the right thing to goddamn do. I have no argument with that. But I'm still saying, and what the man is still saying to me, you had deceptive tactics and principle, and this man was extorted and forced into this position by you and your friends. Okay. You didn't love him. You weren't in love with him. You're not in love with him now. It's for money. That's what he said. You used him for money. The other one did too. Even though the children, Imani is beautiful, he's been talking about Imani every day. You're supposed to get a check. But from the 2 women here that he telling me, neither one of y'all loved him. Y'all played games. He played game with you. He fuck other people. Y'all played game with him. Y'all fuck other people. It was never a love relationship. And he said something to me that blew my mind. He said, you know, and he basically told me, address it and let them know that I did give it to you and has helped you and show your hair and be through with it. Because this is not a tit or tat for me. I'm not, I'm sure they're going to say it after tonight. Go ahead. I accepted your challenge now. I accept it. You see what it is. You see what it is with your nigga, your baby daddy, the one you was busting nuts in your mouth. You see what he gave me, okay? I'm saying he gave it to me. And it saved my life and healed my hair. What he said to me was, he said, you know, Alexyss, I realize now that I am God. I said, you say you're God. He said, I didn't know I was God. He said, I loved my mother. And my mother, I put her on a pedestal, and she was the most beautiful woman in the world to me and the most powerful woman in the world to me. He said, my mother had contradictions. My mother was, and this is what I'm hearing from the spirit, I don't know, okay? My mother was very strong. But my mother had softnesses and weaknesses like any other person or any other woman would have. He said, so I feel that my mother was very hard on me. And I feel like I wasn't good enough for my mother. He said, and I feel like my mother didn't see me as a strong man that could take care of her and take care of myself. He said, tell my mama that I love her and that I'm sorry that I wasn't the man that she wanted me to be, or that the man she ever thought I could be, a strong man and stay out of trouble. He said, I feel like my mother was disappointed in me and she didn't really love me and see the greatness in me. He said, and I know I did things to disappoint her. He said, but tell my mother, even though I got in trouble, I got out and I did things I shouldn't have did. I hustled, I sold dope, I got involved with gangs. He said, one way or another, however I had to hustle, I wanted to show my mother that I could be a good man and that I was a good man and I could take care of her. That I wouldn't let her down, but I'm sorry, I feel like I let her down. But that's all I wanted for her to see, that I was a good man and I could take care of her. That I was worthy of love. And I'm sorry, Mama, that you didn't see that, I didn't show that all the time. I'm sorry, Mama. So when she put him out, he said it broke his heart. And the other things they dealt with her and her men and them going head to head. I don't know all the details of it, but I know he said in his rap that this man, I don't know if his father or another man that she was with, hit him. Mama, why you let him hit us so hard? Why you let him hit me, Mama? And you put me out. It hurt him. And it still hurts him. He says, I've been evolving. I've been working through that. And you helped me see something like I help you see something. I said, what you mean? He said, and I ain't gonna call no names. Since I'm a liar, and I wear stiff wig, who the fuck am I? He said, the two baby mamas, he said, we're gonna get on them. He said, I fucked a lot of women, and I fucked around on them. They fucked around on me. He said, I don't blame. He said, I know I asked you to read letters and get on Puma, baby mama. I asked you to do. He said, but you know what? I don't blame her for everything that went on with us. Because people are saying she was pregnant by him before and had a miscarriage. I don't know. So I'm not going to speak in it, and I don't want to look in her pussy to find out. It doesn't matter to me. He say, I don't blame her for everything she did to me. And everything we went through. He said, but some of it, it's my fault. I said, how is it your fault what she did or didn't do, or y'all fighting, or the way things are and the way she is handling things? He said, because I didn't like myself. I didn't respect myself. And I didn't know I was God. He said, because my mother didn't christen me and help me know and understand that I was God. And the things that I would do and I didn't understand. And my mom and daddy weren't together all the times. And the way I saw my mother, he said it was one day she up, one day she strong. One minute I see her down. I don't want to be bothered, like she didn't want me. She didn't love me. I irritated my mother. I rubbed my mother the wrong way. It's like she didn't like me. She didn't like me as a child. She didn't like my personality. She didn't like me as a person. So I was already wounded when my mama put me out the house. And I was with other women. He said he had been with women older than him. He had been with women his age. He said I was, a part of me was looking for my mother to fix in me what I felt she didn't feel good enough. That I didn't feel was good enough in me. A part of me always wanted the strongest part of my mother to say that if you don't get your shit the way I want it, you're going to get the fuck out. And he said, and she made me feel like I couldn't be a man and I couldn't take care of her because she picked another man over me and told me to get out, as if I wasn't enough or I didn't have the capacity to rise up to be a man of a household and take care of things. He said that always hurt me, and a part of me was always looking for my mother. He said, but I realized now there were the contradictions in my mother. There were the good things in her. There were the bad things in her. There were the strong things in her. There were the weak things in her. He said she never picked a man like me. She never picked me. I felt like I was never good enough for my mother. So I was looking for another woman that would heal that in me, that I would also see the qualities in my mother and let me know that I was okay and help me to become whole. And y'all, that's where the penis power comes in, because the men are asking me for that, and I'm going to get into the science of the mind of the sperm. Because sperm is one thing, seminal fluid is one thing, going in a woman's vagina is one thing, going through the stairway of heaven, which would be the whole of the cervix, is another thing, and going into the womb, stepping into the mind of God is another thing. Have mercy. But you know, I'm a dumb bitch with a stiff wig. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga, I'm calling it letters from a G. Because this G sat down here and broke this thing off to me. King Nip, the crib with the super drip, broke this thing off. So I'm saying conversations with a G, letters from a motherfucking G. I said, what? He said, see, when I got with each of them, I saw parts of my mother in them that I like and parts I dislike. And secretly, I didn't tell them. He said, but they knew my pain. They knew my issue. He said, I was a junkie. Not like junkie, like on the street smoking crack, living on the corner and shit. Y'all didn't know him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But this is what I heard him say. He said, I drank, I smoked. He said, I love to drink, I love to smoke, and I was on lean. He said, one time he was on lean. He said, because, he said, I like to fuck everybody in their body and rap and travel. He said, because this was something, he said, my whole life, you in the project, you told you're nothing, the word tell you nothing, niggas tell you nothing. You see the pimps, the players, the money getting niggas, the bosses, the cars, the dresses. This is the car you get, this is the money you get, this is the clothes you wear, this is the bitch you get. When you really about something, this is the jewelry you wear, this is the crowd you hang with, this is the place you go, this is where you eat, this is what you do. He said, all my life I told I wasn't nothing and wasn't gonna be nothing. Then the people that had it and the people that I admire, I wanted to be like them, so I had to do what they do. So I was looking for this validation. You get the money, you get the power, you get the respect, you get the hoes. He said, that's what I wanted to fulfill me, to make me feel whole. That's what I felt like. I never felt nothing. They told you you're nothing. They treat you like a dog and an animal. And society and law enforcement, he said, your own community, they ain't got nothing. They treat you like you ain't shit either. Unless you get a certain thing they can look up to, and then they try to kill you for fucking getting it. He said, he said, it's contradiction. Not just in the house, but in the streets with my peers. He said, I felt worthless, so I had so much pain. I wanted to experience pleasure. I wasn't talking about love and commitment, because I ain't love myself. I didn't know myself. I didn't trust myself. I didn't respect myself. So I want to fuck, get high, travel, and I want to have the adoration of these hoes. I want to get this money. I want to pimp these bitches. I want to experience everything they said I could not have, do, be, or ever see. I wanted that. He said, so I was in my pleasure, feeling my pleasure. Because they say you would never have any, and you don't deserve that, and you're not about that. He said, so I pick any woman I want. I get that I'm not satisfied. I'm looking for something in them. They looking for something in me. They trying to choose me and hold on to me as a way to get out. He said they can't escape through me, because shit, I'm looking for shit to get out of and escape from my own goddamn self. I just said, wow, okay. So what is it? What you try? He said, one thing he said that I never forget, this nigga said, and I have been guilty of this. He say, when I got with those two, because I don't know about any other long-term relationships that he had. I only know about Tanisha. I think they were together as babies, like in high school or something. They together know each other babies. You can see the video until they were real young. But he was very, arrogant and confident. He knew he was going to be a star even then. And then I look at the other one, Puma Baby Mama. Said they were together off and on. We knew it wasn't 6 years solid. It was off and on. And he was with Tanisha. He was with different people. That's not me. So I'm not worried about being sued for that. Everybody knows that know them. That's a fact. She was not committed to him for 6 years, and it was only him, and it was only her. No, they were off and on, in and out. I'm not saying it. That's what it is. I've seen it in readings. Other people say they know that. They were going back and forth fighting about him and trying to share him, and he's got other people in between that's begging to be with him. So he can choose and pick and do whatever he want to do, and all around the world, he's screwing. Okay? And he's saying, with those two, we'll start with the first one. And I don't care what anybody say, from what he tells me, his favorite child that he's so in love with, it's not me saying it. It's Imani. That's his favorite child. He loves that child all the time. He worries about the other one. He loves the boy, but he's in love with the girl. He's not saying he's in love with the mother, but he's in love with that child. Now, I don't know how many others he got anywhere else. He always talks about that baby. That's his favorite. He said, you know, when I got with her and we were together, I was wounded, I was weak, she was wounded. She has a lot of issues. She has father issues too, mother issues too. I don't know all the details about it. I don't know anybody knows. I really didn't look further, but I know there are a lot of issues. And I mentioned this last year when he told me to send a message to her. And he was worried about her caregiving with Imani. He wanted her with their family. He said, I test women. He said, all men do. Just the women don't know. And men don't tell them. Maybe eventually they stay with them, they tell them. He said, but I knew I was hoish. And I like to fuck bitches. He said, and it wasn't because I couldn't settle. He said, because I was so unsettled and unhappy and felt so low within myself that I was searching for something. And at one point, he said, being with one woman wasn't going to satisfy me and make me be still because I was unsatisfied within myself. He said, so these women to try to keep me or think they were going to outdo another bitch, outfuck another bitch, outsuck another bitch. I'm saying I like to get high. I'm saying I like to drink lean. I like to have group sex, so if you want me, this is what you're going to do. And he said the women would say, yes, I'll fuck a bitch with you. I'll pop, the perks with you. I'll eat some pussy with you. So that way I don't have to worry about you cheating because I got you right here. We doing everything together. He say, a part of me was hurt and twisted. Okay? Like a lot of men are that we don't know it. He said, so when I'm saying this is what I do, he said, the time I like to do that. He said, the best thing the bitches should have done is let me go. Fuck me for fun, freak, and let me do me. I said, what do you mean? Fuck you, where you? He said, they started them saying to me. He said, because I wanted them to be my mother. The part of my mother that says, hell no. You're not going to come in and out of here. You're not going to fuck them bitches with me. I'm not going to eat no bitches pussy with you. I'm not going to lay around and let you fuck different bitches and go to group sex. I'm not going to do it with you. You're not going to do that with me. It's an either or. He said, and stand strong and give me an ultimatum. He said, that doesn't mean I was going to start fucking the bitches at the time because I was still caught in my vices because I was caught in a valley of a shadow of death within myself. So I was looking for a feeling of a deep hole that I didn't know how to fix, that go back to my mother. He said, so it wouldn't have made me stop at the time. I was still going to do that shit. He said, but it wasn't about love to me. I couldn't find the love. I couldn't see the love. I couldn't take the love and learn to love a woman that loved me at the time because I was so wounded I didn't love myself. So I zoned out with the high, with the sex. He said, because all I want to feel was pleasure. That's all a woman could do for me. I could feel the pleasure. And once I feel the pleasure and I escape and I get high, I'm empty again. I'm alone again. And I'm looking at him saying, wow. He said, they could have just left me alone instead of trying to commit and hold and control me until I either healed that and came up to their standard and came back, or and risk losing. He said, but they didn't want to let me go. They didn't want to risk losing me to say, no, I'm not going to do that. He said, but when they kept me, the reason why I don't blame them for everything they did to me and the tit for tat and fucking somebody and trying to show me what I can do, they can do too. He said, because what they did was meet me at my level. He said, because even though I went in they pussy and I ejaculated sperm to bring forth physical life, it was death in they pussy. He said they pussy were dead. Vagina power, vagina mind, the spiritual elevation, the mental, emotional, and psychological elevation, and the liberation, and being baptized in the juices of their pussy did not help me ascend out of the depths of hell and pain to realize that I am God. I said, boy, what you talk? Woo, you talking some shit. I said, can I write this down? He said, yeah. He said, that's in response to the stiff wig. That's why they said it to you. He said, because you see what I had to deal with? You see that? He said, that's why, he said, when they told me, yes, I'm down for whatever, I'm fucking, I'm sucking, I'm going to let you drink the lean, I'm going to let you motherfucking drink the liquor, I'm going to let you fuck the bitches, I'm going to be right here, I'm going to fuck with you, I'm going to fuck other niggas. He said they met me at my level, and when they met me at my level, we was codependent together. They were mirroring me, I'm mirroring them. They met me where I'm at, I met them where they at. He said, and I looked at the last one with the little boy. He said, and I felt that I escaped every other kind of ghetto bitch that I was with because she was above me. She was above them. She was on a platform and on another level where she had never been where I was, and she never experienced what I experienced. So I could find God in her pussy. She could liberate me and pull me up. He said it wasn't so much about her being in love with me at the time. It was about me and my ego feeling like since I got the money, I got the power to respect, I can buy a bitch. I can buy a house. I can rent a bitch. He said I can do what I want to do because I got the power and the money. He said that's what a lot of men think. A lot of times you don't care that a bitch love you. It's just a prestige and a respect in the streets and a recognition that now I can buy a bitch. A bitch that would never talk to me, that would never be with me. I didn't really think about it like that at the time. It said I got what you want, I can provide that, so you're going to come with me. And the hood and the niggas and the world is going to respect me and see me differently and see the power I got because I got a bad starlet on my arm. Because she don't know the pain and the humiliation and abuse and degradation. She will liberate me. I will find God in her eyes as she bless me with her presence, and I will earn that, and I work toward that, and I keep that bag, and I take it because I know that what she like, and I can do that because I'm a boss nigga. I'm bossed up now, so this is my reward. He said that's how I was feeling until I got to know her. He said, and when I got to know her, and I saw she would do some of the same thing Money Mama would do, I realized then that we were both, I had attracted a mirror that had the same wounds that I had. And this was not a perfect person that had all the answers and had no pain. And was elevated, standing in vagina power. He said she was in vagina pain and conflicts and wounded and insecure. And had a lot of issues. He said, so then she met me in my level. Because I fucked around on her too. I played game with her. I lied to her. She played games with me. She fucked around on me. We argued. She said we would have some heated fights. And I would upset her. She would upset me. He said and we met each other at a level of being codependent and wounded. And I saw she wasn't what I had made her to be in my mind. She was then the same contradiction that Amani was. Strong in some places, weak and wounded by men and circumstances in life and other areas that she hid that people could not see. And I said, damn, he said, in even certain ways, she would not challenge me. She would accept things I did. She had addiction. She was drinking. I was drinking. She getting high. I'm getting high. And he said, right then, I knew, damn, I want her to be my mother. I want a part of her to stand up to me and say, get yourself right. Or get the fuck out of my life because I am not going to tolerate this and lower my standards. He said, but what I realized was I really wasn't lowering her standards because she had dealt with the same type of men. And the same kind of issue. She wasn't balanced and free and she was not in vagina power time. He said, so I went in her pussy and I gave life to a child, but it was still a dead mind and a dead womb that suffocated and blocked my growth and stunted my growth because she really was not above me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. She was not in her vagina power mind. And there was a lot of vagina power lies and old sperm remnants and the subatomic particles of sperm remnants that had broke her heart and hurt her and deceived her that were not cleaned out. So that then lowered my vibration, lowered her vibration. So we're doing this. We're meeting each other at our level, little girl, little boy wounds and trauma. And we're trying to make you see me. You trying to make me see you. And I'm always right and you're always wrong. He said, and she could not make me see that I was God. So we wounded each other. And I saw then, this is not my answer. She is not my answer. A human being is not my answer. I have to deal with the wounds with my mother. And what I wanted so much from my mother that I tried to get validated from other women that reminds me of my mother physically. And then I thought with the attitude and the sass and you're going to go do this, you're going to do that. And then he said sometimes she would make him feel less than P. Diddy and all these celebrities. Well, he got more money and he got this and he got that. Like I always, that would bring the wounded little boy out of me that I was always put down, say what you don't have and you poor and you're not this and you're not that. He said, then I keep working and working, trying to reach her standard, trying to make her see that I was trying to save her. I was trying to love her. She made me feel like I could not save her because they were bigger, they were better, they were more important. But of course, when you put your money together, somebody got millions and you put your million with theirs, they all conglomerate and they got billions. He said, I was by myself. I bossed up by myself. So you don't say where I came from out the mud as a multimillionaire, where I come by myself, it's not enough. Sure, it's not enough in comparison to all them putting their money together and they all in their cabal, when really he said, what I know she was also doing, she knew I had weaknesses. She knew my pain. She knew my mother. She knew my past life. She knew my triggers in me. So she would say that to manipulate me, to make me go get with them and get inside their cabal so that they can steal from me. He said, I did that because I was afraid she was going to leave. If I lose the money and if I didn't keep going higher, and if I didn't get what she let me get with and get in this industry and let them go within my business that I created and have these contracts and kind of extorting me and trying to intimidate, make me feel like I'll always leave. I'm not completely available to you because you ain't this and you ain't this and this one got this and that got that. All her friends were bigger and better, more important. And then once I got into that, he said to please her, she still made me feel like I didn't have her. And it was always about the money and the things that compare me to some other man. And they didn't even love her and respect her because they would have married her. And she wouldn't have been with me. So I seriously tried to fix it. We break up, I go back. We break up, I go back. I knew. He said, when I had the child, I knew it wasn't going to work. But I still kept trying to make it work. I still kept trying to heal her. I kept trying to fix her. I kept trying to love her. He said, but I started figuring out she didn't love me. And she wasn't going to be with me unless I had a certain bank account, a certain house, a certain friends, and a certain area. And when I got with her friends like she wanted me to, they extorted me, got me in them contracts, and they fucked me. And now I have nothing, and my physical life is gone. Now you say, what you had is so special. This the right one, the love of your life. You looked out for him, you protected him. But the nigga physically is dead and laying horizontally in the fucking ground. And instead of you fixing that and acknowledge that and deal with that, if you really love that man, and you were really in vaginal power with the man, and you that man teacher, because every man's lover is supposed to be his woman, his lover, his friend, and teacher, and be in vaginal power and raise him up to become God. If he doesn't know, to help him become God. And if he is God, to help him, and he knows it, and he's manifesting that to become more of the goddess and help to become more of God. This man was lost and still trying to find himself, and towards the end, that's why he got so skinny. Not only was he stressed, and he had been threatened, he knew they were going to shoot him. But he was trying to detox and purify, and so he stopped eating meat and started to fast and clean his body out because he was ascending. And he wanted another type of woman and a better way of life in his personal life. He accepted that he made the wrong decisions. And he still had self-esteem and worth issues because his relationship with a woman never worked. When he tried to get one-on-one with a woman, it never worked, and he blames himself. He said, I picked what I was. They met me at my level. He said, and when they kept meeting me at my level, and they kept entertaining me being a hoe, being a dog, drinking, getting drunk, getting high, fucking bitches, and they said, we'll do that with you, we'll take you back. He said, I knew then that they wasn't gonna get my wedding ring. I wasn't gonna marry her. He said, I knew they were not my wife. Because you let me do what the fuck I want to do because I had money or who I know or your reputation, or you going to think going to get me and you going to control me and play with me where I'm at my fucking level instead of making me become God, goddammit. They didn't make me become God. They didn't make me know that I'm God. And I don't have to do this. And you see me in my brokenness and my pain, and you play this game with me on a pussy and dick level. He said, I knew then I was gonna marry now. Why they got them ass? Because they compromised with my dick and my ego and my pain. I said, oh, I never heard that before. What? I said, can I tell? He said, tell them. Tell the women. He said, let the men hear it and have the men correct you if you're wrong, if I'm perceiving what the man said to me. He said, men will be with a woman and like the way she looked and put on a pedestal until he gets to see her weakness. Men will test a woman. Well, you know, I want a second wife, and well, I want to do polygamy, and you know, I love you and everything, and I don't want to lose you, but he a lot of times men don't say that shit because of someone or where they are, but they want to see what you'll do. Will you compromise? Will you stand in power? Are you in it? Do you know who you are? Or do you want something from them, or to be with them, or you have another goal, motivation that you will go along? I wasn't a leader. I was a good provider. I take care of my children. I know how to wine dine a woman. Those mundane things, I knew that's just what a real nigga do. He said, how to be a husband, how to love a woman. He said, just because I pay a woman bills and I fuck her, I take care of her, and I take care of the child, that doesn't mean that I know how to love you. That doesn't mean that. They said that's a thing a real man does. That's what a gentleman does. He pay where he stay. He pay for what he wants. He said, that's what a real nigga do. You don't know a woman hanging and you sticking a dick in her. Or you got a baby by her. He said, I understood that. He said, I didn't know how to love them, and they did not demand that I love them. They didn't show me how to love them. He said, the best way they would have showed me how to love them is boss up and stand in vaginal power and say, no, I demand that you become God. Or I'm not fucking no more. You're not coming in and out of here. Now, you can go in it somewhere else, and if you get it together and I'm available, you come back, we'll see what we can work on this. And we can be friends, lovers, and confidant. You hear your little boy shit, I hear my little girl shit. He said, but there's no way a man is going to ever boss up, ever respect you and love you in the sense of putting a wedding band on your finger and making you his wife when you meet him at his level of his lowest point where he does not stand in penis power and he does not know he is God. He said, because I know how to fuck a bitch. I know how to make a bitch come. I know how to please a bitch in every whole body and then take care of her. He said, that's not penis power. That's the physical mechanics of sex. The biological function of sex is not penis power in the highest God man. Would you say, Janelle, it's only natural for women to motion, appeal to security. Appeal of security given by the male of empowerment. He's a magnet to his position. He had a deck to go through to find that sincere. Yes. And he was very charming. He had women that will bow down and do anything from beg to suck him off, beg to fuck him, beg to be with him. Because he was, even before he became super rich, he was still a very handsome, very charismatic, very intelligent young man, a money getter. So they always wanted to be with him. They always chased him, asking him to choose them. He didn't have to chase nobody, but that particular one, he chased and he thought was a star. If I have this, I have everything. I got to have this one. He said, and then I seen, he said, I wasn't trying to get her to save her. I was trying to get her to save me. Because I thought she was the ideal. She could save me. She could heal me. She could help me to become God by going in her pussy. By having her even breathe on me, talk to me, lay with me, be seen with me. That will help heal me. He said, but I realized I was in my ego. And when I attracted that, I realized everybody you attract is a mirror of where you are and where you're not. And if you stand there and somebody meets you at your level, then they're just as sick as you. They have just many weaknesses and pain as you. He said, and I knew. He said she knew because I told her. And we knew because we kept bumping heads. This, I was not going to ask her to marry me. I wasn't going to ask Imani, mama, to marry. He said, because the stuff I see, I engaged. I participated in it. But I knew this is not where I wanted to spend my life because I was so unhappy with myself. And I knew my life, I had to change. I had to make a change if I wanted to become God. He said, and I said, damn, I wish I had known you had this conversation. We're not having it now. He says, sometimes some things are meant the way they be, the way they are. And I'm going to draw the diagrams because people are asking me about the book. I already had my basic diagrams for vagina healing with your man, penis power, penis healing with your woman. Because the women, we got to help these men. From what he said to me, he said, I needed a woman that was already in her goddess power, in her vagina power. He said, when and y'all men tell me, he say, women don't know. And a lot of them didn't know. He said, when I put my dick, he said, even before I put my physical dick in her pussy, me looking at her, talking to her, kissing her, breathing on her, touching on her, I could tell if the woman was weak. I could tell if she was weak for me or was she weak for my dick. He said, even if I couldn't quite tell if she liked me or really deeply feeling me, if I keep fucking her, spending time around her, he said, I couldn't always prove it, but I could get a little inkling if I thought maybe I can't trust her, or maybe she don't love me like I think she do, or maybe she don't love me like I love her. He said, and I'm going to start investigating, but I ain't going to say nothing how I might spy behind her back or see something. He said, when I put my dick in a woman's vagina, deep up in her, he said, I could tell if she was insecure. Was she weak for the dick? Was she infatuated? Was she really there for me in her heart? He said, when I start pulling away, or when I lose interest and I start cheating, he says, because I seen something in the woman, what I thought was there was not there. The way my illusion, my fantasy, he said, men build women's up. Men get caught on a woman's energy, and not just her energy when he don't know her, but what he feel like she should be and how he fantasizes on what she is and what she isn't. He said, then we get to know them and we get to see what come out their mouth. Many times we get very disappointed. He said, when we get in the bed with a woman, many men that are intuitive and sensitive, they know everything about the woman, and they map the shape, size, and form of the vagina, and they can map her pain, and they can see in her emotions in her past, and they can feel the presence of another man. He said, and with these two women, these two baby mamas, he said, and with the last one, little boy, there was extreme pain, extreme insecurity, and extreme psychological and emotional imbalances go from one extreme to the other. A lot of fears, and never had solid long-term relationship with men. He said that he never had solid long-term monogamous committed relationship with women. So all these energies come up during sex. When there's sexual emotions, feelings, and intensity, and you like fucking someone, but you even know if you're not in love with them, when you get out of the bed, all this stuff is going to start telling. He said this lady has paranoia issues. I always accuse him. He said, even when I didn't do nothing, she accused me. He said, so fuck it, I started doing it. And when she would insult me and degrade me, they better than you, they got my money. He said, I fuck it, I go cheat. He said, then I shut down. I shut down. So I'm listening to this. I said, you know what? I believe you. Because from what I see they kept doing to me, every time after a show, the things they say, and I said, wow, you know, I can't see the name in the face, but it sounds like a teenager here. Sounds like a really immature woman, even though you could be an older chronological woman, but it's like a child in the mind with the stuff in your wig, you don't know him, silly shit. Instead of bringing facts and show I'm a liar, you resort to childhood shit. Very emotionally immature and unstable shit. And I said, these are the kind of women you was screwing. I see why you didn't marry either one of them. I see why you cheated. I see why these things never fucking work. Yes, Jonelle, you're absolutely right. I think, you know, maybe we need to talk later in private, because I know you can help me get the references I need to read to verify the things I'm getting on a spiritual level. And I said, I can see. Why? Because you're so much wiser and more mature. So did you just pick these people for sex or have a good time? He said some of them. But these two, I thought, when I first got in it, it was different until I got in it. And then I see all the drama, the trauma, the issues, the same things I attracted. And I say you're absolutely right, because that's the same thing that happened to me. I said, so do you want me to teach this to the women and the men? He said, please, the men need more than what you think. You think the women messed up. A lot of us hurt. We hide it. What you say is much more than surface. The depths and answers is in the why. Thank you. As in the why. He said, and they thought having sex with me as much time as I wanted, sharing me, doing, getting high, partying, whatever they thought that was going to show me they was down for me, they were going to help heal me. He said, but it made me more miserable because the more I indulged in it, the more empty and isolated and more depression I felt, and I really felt I needed to soul search because I felt lost inside. Even though I look good on the outside, I'm talking, I got this, I got that. He said, inside, I was really tired of everything and everybody, and I just wanted to back away and find me. I felt like I didn't really know me, but the pieces have started to come together when they shot me. I said, so that's why you started cleaning and stuff? And detail, he said, yes, I wanted to go higher and I wanted to go in a different direction, and I felt like that was the way to go in a different direction. I had to start to purify because every woman I picked and every relationship I picked, it was always wrong, and I always messed up, and they messed up, and I was always picking people we fighting, we end up hating each other and loving each other and hating each other. And so I was just like, wow, you know, I'm listening to this man, and I said, I hate that now you're on that side and you say, I know that I am God. I know anything I want to manifest and materialize at this moment, I know that it is when it is within the quantum mind of me. The physical manifestation was just the very low mundane body suit that I am wearing, but the real me, the real feelings, the real thought, the true essence of God that creates and destroys and rebuilds worlds again is in the subatomic particles of my mind that never dies, no matter where I go or what body that I live in. I said, well, shit, that's what I teach in vagina power. That's what's in the womb. He said, and I was never freed by a woman's pussy. He said, I ejaculated and I got pleasure in the pussy, but I was always looking to be liberated by the mind of a woman pussy and the mind between her ears. He said, but instead they showed me pain. I showed them pain. He said, and then I end up back where I started, not knowing how to liberate my mind to become God. What you say, Jonelle, they feared his growth into. Yes, even the women. He said, try to hold him back and fear him and fight him and hold him down. He said, I didn't. I got women that I found physically beautiful, sexually attractive. He said, but then that lasts me so long, and then I end up abusing them or saying slick shit. I go fuck someone else. He said, because now I'm not entertained. I wasn't sure. I get horny. I think of a certain woman and she's sexy. I want to get off. He said, but then I'm bored. The pleasure and ejaculation after that, and the sensual pleasure of the joy, someone's aesthetic appeal. He said, it's only so much. But I still don't see God. He said, when I look at these women, I search them to find this within them, and I think I'm going to find it within their womb. And I try to find it in their mind. He said, then the shit come out their mouth, pull me further away from them because I can't find the God principle in them. I just find the pleasure principle. But if the pleasure principle is there, God damn it, then it also means the God principle is there because it all comes out of the quantum self. He said, but I felt like a lot of them, it was listening to them and seeing their actions after I ejaculate and they have an orgasm, and I'm trying to go deeper and I'm trying to go higher. It just feels like a lot of times stuff come out their mouth. It's like you just flushing the toilet from a bowel movement. And I said, wow. Is that how a lot of y'all feel about us? He said, yes, because intuitively we know that you're our mother. Not our mother in the sense that we want to have sex with our mother. Because we don't want to have sex with our mother. He said, but a part of us knows that the God mind and the divine, supreme, feminine side of God lies within you. And we subliminally, even if we don't consciously understand, there's something, a piece a security, a nurturing, and a protection that a mother's supposed to give her child. We intuitively look for that in a woman, to be our lover, our protector, our nurturer, and our friend, and intuitively, instinctively know that we're wounded and know how to feed and give the right nourishment to the wound. The little boy wounds, the insecurity to feel the pain. And if my mother cannot do it until she does to her baby boy that she brought into this world, that you help christen me with your womb and bask in the rivers of life within your womb and set me free and make me know that I am God, whether I have a dime to give you, goddammit. All the other parts of you, the A, B, and C building blocks of life, you activate that in me and you restore me and you make me whole as your man, your lover, your teacher, your confidant, the father of your children, your husband, the head of the household. And then you will in turn give that back to me because I didn't help to see and resurrect that in you. Unless you already resurrected and then you bring that to me. He said, because those things don't mean a goddamn thing to me now. They didn't mean nothing then. The money, the clothes, the car. I'm over here butt naked in my God self, and if I want to manifest that again, or if I want to rematerialize again, I can do that all over again from this side over here, and it will materialize over there with my God mind intact. He said, "Oh, thing you get, the material thing, the money, the clothes, the car, you get them and you will lose them, and you can't take them with you. They are temporary. If you think that is the source of that supply, you will lose it. But when you know that you are God and you are in the God mind, and those things, as the Bible say, call things down that be not as though they were." So that means on the spiritual side, on the metaphysical side, in the mind of God, you first create in the ether mind. In the mind, in the higher realm, you create the money, the house, the cars, the thing, the man. And then you come over here and then you speak it into existence. You put the energy and the effort into existence, and then it materializes on the lowest level, which is the third dimensional level. You can always do that when you know that I am God. But all you can say to me is I got a stiff wig on. So I can imagine what you said to him, and I see why the nigga body in the goddamn ground. Because if you was fucking him, and you was sucking him, and you were drinking calm from the nigga, and you were the goddess, and you made him become God, god damn it, you would have woke up out of your sleep one night and said, "Baby, don't take your ass over there. We got to come up with another plan. Or we got to find a way to work this out. Because your life is in danger. And the lion will not be here to protect the flock. I might not be able to do nothing about it, goddamn it, directly, but we're going to find somebody that can. Or somebody's. We're going to call down God himself and all the ancestors to surround you and protect you. Goddamn it, if we have to go to Eritrea, if we goddamn can, goddamn it, somebody going to fucking do something. If you so in love with him and you so goddamn special and you got his bag, what the fuck did you give him? Besides a pretty face and some pussy. Raw. Huh? We know what he gave you, but goddamn it, what did you give him? Cause the nigga laying parallel in a goddamn box. But I'm a dumb bitch with a stiff wig. What you do for him? Like he said, with the Halloween. So what, bud? The marathon continue? The marathon begins? The marathon ends? Or the marathon begin again with you and your friends? Because she did not liberate me. She did not save me. But if you love a nigga, and you around him, and you in the gang, and you see this shit going on, and you heard the word like everybody else. And you know the players involved, even though y'all act like y'all don't. Y'all know who shot that man. Y'all know who was extorting that man, or who was taxing and kept double taxing and retaxing that man. I'm glad I'm not like one of you. You come with a fake name and a Mickey Mouse profile picture, and you tell me to shut the fuck up and give me a hashtag take the wig off challenge, goddammit, bitch. But I have the courage to speak this man's messages. Whether you say it's him or not, I have the courage to speak this man's messages and describe motherfuckers and call names. If I see their picture, you bitches are red out there when they shot this shit out their goddamn man. And you know who shot this shit out their goddamn man. And y'all say it to y'allself who shot this shit out their goddamn man. And you seen it and you know the name of who shot this shit out their goddamn man. But instead of you saying that shit with your real face and your real hair with no goddamn wig like I'm doing, you sit down and you say fuck shit. And you won't tell. Because I don't live there, you do. And if I know right now I seen the shit, if you love a nigga, instead of talking about yourselves, even if you have to go into witness protection, or get you a goddamn gun and shoot it out, you're gonna tell for your man, you're gonna tell for your baby daddy, you're gonna tell for your goddamn husband of 6 years, you're gonna tell for your friend, you're gonna tell for your crip brother, goddammit, the crip ass that seen it, gonna fucking tell, instead of fuck with me. At least I got balls, bitch. At least I got nerve. That's why I say you're gonna have to sue me to make me shut the fuck up, bitch. Because I don't know nobody that ever won a lawsuit against a psychic medium. That say things that I say I heard in the spirit for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, I'm willing to be harsh and scream like they say I used to do. I'm willing to lose my voice. It don't matter to me tonight. Because I'm like Martin Luther King. I done seen the other side. I done been to the mountaintop. It don't matter to me no fucking more. About your money, your things, your car, who you know, what you drive. It doesn't matter to me. And I see this man. I don't give a fuck if you say he ain't here or not. I see him. I hear him and the shit he said. All I could sit here and just said, look. I just look. I said, goddamn. Because if you really love a nigga, you set him free in your pussy. You set him free in your womb. And while you fucking a nigga and a nigga come up there, see, y'all got dead pussy. You a vagina power and you two bitches was fucking him and the nigga dead. On hood, on God, not spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. The real him ain't dead, but he physically dead. Niggas come up dead, pulling dick out, pushing and pulling in and out your pussy, out your mouth, skeeting, cum, sucking the nigga off in your mouth, drinking the nigga cum, and you done drunk the nigga cum, but you, so he done went deep in your ass, like he ain't went in mine and done came. Drop the electromagnetic field of the seminal fluid, and the sperm are swimming in the seminal fluid, basking in the living waters of life, and he ejaculated it in your mouth. You swallowed it and he gave you brain, but you still insane, and you brought death and pain to the goddamn man. On God. On who? You sucking this nigga dick like a baby bottle? Drinking Similac. Everybody knows how much the sperm is first producing a brain. Move down through the glands, the testicle. Correct me, somebody, if I'm wrong. It's not produced down here, up here. So that means that y'all sucking and fucking him for 17 years and 6 years. You got cum in your pussy, cum in your uterus, bringing babies. So this man DNA is growing inside of your womb, fucked you in your intestine and rectum and shit. And you cannot conceive the mind of God in this man to rise this man up to become the goddamn Lion King. And you cannot conceive this man to make him become greater than what he is and stop fucking other bitches. And you cannot conceive from having this man's sperm wiggling around in your throat that somebody getting ready to assassinate him, because now you are one. His egg, your egg joined with his sperm. his sperm joined with your pussy and went into your uterus. You supposed to be in vagina power, but I'm a dumb bitch with a wig. But you could not, your pussy, and you had this man walking around in you with sperm jiggling around in your throat and your esophagus and air, but you still cannot, goddammit, take a pencil and a piece of paper and write down what the fuck this man is thinking when he done gave you so much brain. He done gave you so much brain food, but you still cannot go within the mind of that sperm that done condition your throat with milkshake. And tell me what the nigga thinking when the nigga done gave you brains. You know what, man? I'm finna go. I'm finna go. God done holler to the point I feel I need my robe on. I need my church robe because Lord have mercy. It's Vagina Power Church in this bitch. And I told y'all I wasn't going to holler no more because I see what kind of voice I got. Me. I got to drink my tea and get my lemon and shit because I think I might have strained it a little bit. But I got happy. And I felt like the spirit hit me at the church and the man want me to deliver this message. John L. Muhammad, remember slaves was made via rape, mentally and psychically, and this cycle continues via the drugs, the toxic. Yes, I agree with you. I know that, but all of us, I didn't do that. I didn't succumb to that. I went hurt and dogged out by the same kind of sick-ass men with sick-ass sperm that defiled me and hurt me. So I had to become celibate and heal myself, and I love living in the spirit realm. I love listening to the spirits. They taught me things a mother and a father wasn't around to teach me, so I had to learn by getting fucked over, hurt, and used. And once I hear a woman talk, okay, with all the insults they did to me, I ain't never said that to them, and once I see a man in a relationship with a woman, I can tell you what kind of woman he with. When I see his shortcomings, his insecurities, his weaknesses, and he still has not risen above them, and you see the man the same way he was as a teenager and a young man before he met you, he doing the same shit, I can tell you what kind of woman that he's fucking with. Like I said, you can keep talking about me. You can keep talking about me. That's all right. And like I said, I'm probably going to have my long wig on like I had on my birthday with the blue bandana. But see, I just wanted to show you that when I had that bandana up there, bitch, I got some edges to put the bandana around, bitch. I wasn't covering up no bald skin around here. And ain't no edges or nothing missing around the side, bitch. No teeth is neither, bitch. You think that's because I'm older than you that my hair supposed to be gray or out and shit? No. I don't need to get my mind right. You need to get yours right. You can pick at me all you want to, but I know I'm the truth. I know I'm the truth. I know the man said the shit. I'ma stick by. And even if you say he didn't, what the nigga said was so fucking cool and profound. He told me that added to the sperm power segment. The nigga's cool, man. Nigga got a cool ass mind. And if these women really love him like they say and appreciate the nigga like they say, when I hear them talking, they words will sound just like his. You fucked that man and fucky and sucky all that time, and then what come out your mouth? You couldn't even conceive this man. All that brain, all them sperm messages and telepath Morse code he done put up there in your head and your head. That what you say to me. He wouldn't talk to you. He wouldn't talk to a weirdo like you. He wouldn't talk to you, bitch. Really? He talking now? He talking to me now? And clearly you was fucking him. You might have been fucking him for some years. I seen other women up there. I used to fuck him. Everybody don't know. I was at his concerts. I was around everybody in the neighborhood in California. No. Okay. So you cute. You got a fat ass. And you light-skinned. So is that something for you to brag on? Because you was fucking the man. That's your claim to fame? I was fucking him. He didn't broadcast that you was fucking him. Even though people in Cali knew it. Y'all get up here and that's your claim to fame? I'm a real bad cute when I was fucking. There's a bad cute ones that probably fucked him too, but are they out here bragging? And then what? The man physically not here, so you can't fucking suck him now. You can't get no recognition. That only gonna last for so long. I guess that's your credit. I was fucking him. Like I fucked Michael Jackson and I fucked the Beatles. You always got the groupies that want to brag. I got him and I was fucking. You're not the only one that was fucking him. Cause like I say, I know it really wasn't about shit, but some ego shit because he did not become God, and you didn't. Like Beyonce, he didn't put a ring on it, baby. You might got a baby and you got some publishing and, you know, you got some tennis shoes and shit. But the real thing is he didn't leave none of y'all his will to any woman. He put the books in your brain. He put the whole catalog of his DNA in your brain, and you still didn't keep shooting brain up in there. Shot it. God damn it. He shot the knowledge of the Akashic rappers. He shot the goddamn genetic code, and when you were sucking it, dick, and he skidded on your goddamn brain, and you still can't tell me your ABC 1, 2, 3 harmonies NUT, and you get some of these. Down. But I'm the weirdo. Talk to you, bitch. He might not have, but he's talking to me now. And what you don't know that I know is that he did speak to spiritual readers or psychics. Because I know one that called me that's inside of the industry that warned him that he needed to get spiritual protection ASAP or he was going to be murdered. But he didn't talk to weirdos like me. I'd rather be me than you any day with my stiff wigs and all. That's wet and wavy underneath. I know another psychic who was talking to King Von, who kept DMing King Von in the Instagram and said, King Von, would you please speak to me? They're getting ready to shoot you to death. They're going to shoot you down. King Von wouldn't listen. They had a friend, a girlfriend in common. And she kept leaving the message, and King Von, it could show that it was read, but he wouldn't talk to her. They had a girlfriend in common a couple months ago. The girlfriend went out to lunch with King Von, and she said, King Von, my girlfriend that's a psychic said that she has been speaking to you in the DM on Instagram. You won't answer her. And he said, I seen the message. I read, so I don't believe in that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I really don't believe in that. I ain't got nothing against her. And he didn't disrespect her. He didn't, bitch, get out of here. He didn't say none of that. He just said, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to read. I don't believe in that. You see what happened to both of them. So both of them did talk to weirdos. Thank God for weirdos. Because my spirit told me several times to call Nipsey. And when I saw who he was hanging around, I didn't. Conscious community, the fool and all them, I knew they had already talked the man against me. He probably would shun me and treat me nasty. This was about 3 years ago. Then, that Tuesday, leading up to the Sunday, he was shouting up, forget it. A girl told me again, I need you to read Nipsey real quick. I need you to read Lauren and Nipsey real quick. I said, who you talking about? I said, I think I heard of the name. I looked, I said, oh. And so you want me to tell his business? I could look in that man's eyes. I'm not going to do that. I didn't know who he was or, you know, a made man and everything. I know they would have told me up if I had got out and said some bad things about it. I didn't know that. All I knew was when I looked at him, I said, I'm not going to do that to that man. I could look in his eyes and say, no. That man not fucking children. He not fucking boys. All his sexual partners are consenting adults. I can tell that. I'm not going to embarrass. Yeah, she on that wedding. Wave a boo. That's CC. That black gold, that black ocean. You know what I'm saying? Catch that wave. Hashtag I took to take your wig off challenge. Hashtag no relaxer. Hashtag no McLaren. Hashtag no dye. Hashtag no chemical bit. Hashtag no gray bit. Hashtag OG, aka TVP. And the place to be. Yeah. when I saw him, and that's when I said, uh-oh. I said, I'm not going to tell his business. You want me to do the reading in public? I'm not going to do that. I said, I don't want to talk about this because I got a feeling I never got. And it was like, dude. I said, why am I getting a flat line? I thought the flat line mean leave it alone. It's going to be a problem. I didn't know on the Sunday it was really going to be a flat line. I said, oh my God. And then I felt bad. And then I said, no. Because he wouldn't have listened to me. They had him isolated. He wouldn't have believed me. Just like King Von didn't believe the other lady. And Nipsey didn't completely believe the priestess that said, I need to do protection work on it. She said he refused. He didn't feel comfortable with something. He didn't do the spiritual work. She warned Nipsey months before this happened, like King Von was warned. They may not be familiar with, they may not be comfortable, but both of them were open to listen. Neither one of them disrespected the women. They just like, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with it, I don't think that might happen to me right now. They were like that. They weren't nasty. They didn't know. So I know that you clearly don't know if you were one of the ones that fucked him and sucked him off. You don't know Nipsey like you thought you did. Obviously, he didn't tell you everything. You didn't know everybody he talked to. This man knew so many people running around the world, ran so many people. You weren't with him all the time. You couldn't have been with him all the time to try to insult me like that. Plus, I'm waiting for you to prove that everything I've said is a lie and it's not true. Now, I'd rather you prove I'm a liar because that would really hurt me more. Because that shows that I'm not what I say I am. And I don't need to be trusted. If I'm telling you I can see things that I don't see. Now, something superficial, we can fix that. People are not going to stop coming to me because I wear wigs sometimes. Because everybody and their mama wears protective wigs. They got any sense, okay? So that really doesn't devastate me. I just want to show you what was under the hood, baby. I just wanted to pop the hood for you. Because you think you know me, and you're trying to make fun of me as if I'm a bald head, nappy head bitch. So I just wanted to pop the hood and let you see what was under, what the engine looked like. Because you, that's why I never judge nobody. You don't know what's under the hood. And you can't judge somebody by their age. Because everybody ain't old, nappy head, and gray because they're a certain age. So I had to pop the lock because you kept asking me to pop it. You kept asking me, hey, take it off. Take the wig off, bitch. Take it off. Get naked. So goddamn it, bitch, I got naked. I'm cool. I'm not mad at you. You just being you. You just doing you. But the part, what I'm really concerned about is you can prove I'm a liar. And I'm still waiting for you to prove that I'm a liar. And I'm waiting for you to prove that Nipsey would never talk to a spiritual bitch like me. Because I know someone he did talk to. While his body was breathing and while he was living in it. I know you're lying, not me. I'm not going to say her name. And I know she wouldn't lie. I'm going to leave this alone. You got proof for me that I'm a liar. Then show the date, the time, what I read, what I lied about, and when she gonna sue me. My email is in the video. Be underneath there. You can have an attorney contact me and subpoena me. I'm not gonna run. And the Beehive or the Blue Hornets will be right in the ATL for the court proceedings. And you're gonna have to prove that I did what you said I did. Defame you, lie on you, slander you. Liable and slander you. I'll wait for that because I'm not going to stop. As long as these spirits ask me to tell something and I hear it on the spiritual realm, I'm not going to stop. Unless a judge makes me stop. And they're going to have to prove, you're going to have to prove in a court of law that I did what you said I did, that I lied, I defamed you, I slandered you. And slander is what? Liable slander is when it's not true. When you can prove that I'm a liar. I really don't fuck with Tanisha like that. I really don't even say lie. But what I said, I know for a fact she said it. Shared in the video. I talked to him 30 minutes before he died. I was still with how you like them apples. I didn't say that. So that means I'm not lying on you. You said it. But see, you know what? I'm not even finna go there with her because I don't have no problem with Tanisha. And I don't know if Tanisha really said that shit. I never had a problem or run-in with Tanisha. I'm not mad at her. But they put her on my Instagram in a screenshot and said she said it. So that still doesn't mean she said it. We've never had any contact. I never insulted her ever, and I'm not going to do it now. On the past messages Nipsey said to pass. I will know if she said it, and I will let y'all know if I get a letter from her attorney. Cease and desist. I'm going to show it to you, and if I get a subpoena, I'm going to show it to you and let you know the date so you can show up. Because I know I didn't do anything to her, and I didn't lie on her or about her. Anybody else can prove me a liar. If I feel the spirit tell me to do something, says I'm going to say it. If I don't know and I see in a spiritual reading, I will say this is for entertainment purposes only. This is a spiritual reading. I'm a medium. I'm a psychic medium. I don't say I know for a fact it's true. Fortunately, the things are verified. A lot of people already know. I just don't know when I'm saying it, and I've had a lot of things confirmed. Heaven Hollywood is a good man to go watch him on his videos and look at his blogs. He's confirmed a lot of things I've said. Like he said several times, he would be sued for saying things that are not true. So he vets them before he says them, and they match my readings on people that I don't know. I've never met in person, but I see them. I know who they are. And the spirits like Nipsey Hussle, they come here and say things, and I always say, I don't know them. This is alleged. I'm a psychic medium. These laws are changing, and I see how people, they're trying to hush people and gossip columns and say, attack people what you can and can't say, and celebrities don't want you to say things about them. I see there's a lawsuit that's been going on for a while with Tasha K and Cardi B. I'm going to watch and see how that ends. But it's different, though, because Tasha K is a celebrity blogger. I am a psychic medium. I don't know these people. I've never say I know this, I know that. I talked to this person, they told me this and that. No. I'm a psychic medium. But they would still like to sue me and make me be quiet because I have an ability to hear on the other side. I've never heard of anybody. But I'll look because maybe it has happened. That has been sued in order to shut up, that is a psychic medium that has an ability to hear people that are physically dead. I'm willing to find out. You're not going to punk me. If I'm wrong and I feel like I'm wrong, I'll apologize and I'll leave it alone. But if I don't feel like I'm wrong and I'm saying something and I'm working for the spirits, then I'm going to rock this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Or you get a judge to sign off on it. But your threats are not going to do that to me. That's what you need to do to me. Once I get that order, I'll stand down. If I think it's fair. If not, I'll appeal. And we'll fight as long as we have to. If I believe I'm right, I'll fight you on principle. You're not making no other reader shut up. Why I gotta shut up? You're not threatening them and harassing them. Why I gotta let you do it to me? Yes, that's right. Vagina power in this bitch. Queen Drip in this bitch. King Nip in this bitch. And whoever you is, whether you was fucking him or sucking him, after you fucked them and sucked them and drunk calm and let him skeet off and you, the nigga skeeted off this formula to put in my goddamn head and grow my damn sideburn back, bitch. So I want to thank you. I understand why you fuck a fine ass goddamn hot young nigga like that, bitch. I would have fucked them too. I understand that. I don't have no problem with you doing that. But you not finna stop me, and you need to start having a problem. But because the nigga skeeted in this can and I skeeted around my head and it grew this shit back, bitch. So give me some more shit. I'm gonna you that and rub that and anoint that and all that. Nah. And I said he did it, and I'm going to keep saying that I got it from him in the spirit, as well as I get things from my ancestors. But would I rather be you, or would I rather be me? I'd rather be on this side of the game, because all y'all claim to fame that you fucked at him and got a baby by him, and you getting a bag from him, and that he skeeted around your forehead and around the anals of your rectum. I wouldn't want to be in that shit for nothing in the world. Y'all going back and forth between all y'all pussy and all y'all pussy dead. The mind of your pussy is dead because instead of resurrecting a Christ mind within that goddamn man nuts and ass and they go up his spine and come up here, you done fucked it, that man, pull life and get a residual check out the man through a goddamn baby, and your pussy done killed the goddamn man and the man body is laid horizontal. Goddamn it. I wouldn't want nobody like y'all to fuck my son. That's why I told that girl with that dog, leave that bitch with that damn pickle pull, damn pomegranate or Pomeranian long. The bitch suck dick out there, pump 10 and get 5 on 10 and go in there and get hand to win. Goddamn it, look. Leave that bitch got death in a pussy. Every time I dream about you getting shot, you down there in that bitch ass. The bitch pussy ain't no good. The bitch pussy two-faced. The bitch pussy will betray you. The bitch goddamn betrays herself in the ass, letting all kind of niggas and foreigners fuck her in the ass for $10 worth of gas and some ho-hos and wham-whams and cheese whiz and goddamn drinks with the Sprite drink with the fizz in it, goddamn it. Bring the bitch around here and the dog got him a little Pepsi and shit with a straw and shit in it with his jumpsuit on. Look. Hear the shit? Here they got, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, goddamn it. I had to put some water and grease around my head and come and talk shit. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have let them provoke me to get it back, to go back to the old me, goddamn it. This how I was when I came out. This the one y'all missed that the bitch said that I don't talk like that no more, cause I got a chip in me and oh, she done got older, goddammit, so you know she can't move like that no more. Bitch, I ain't down in the body, bitch. I ain't going through menopause, bitch. This is not the goddamn, I ain't been hijacked by no alien. Bitch, it still is what the fuck it was. When I came out, it's still Sparta and it's much 300 in this bitch. Like that man, and his white, that black man came out there talking shit and trying to trick him. That big old well in the ground, that hole was in the ground. He trying to talk shit. He looked at that white looked at him. She said, like, I don't want to do it to the nigga, but, you know what I'm saying? The nigga finna do it to us, goddamn. They finna bring the whole crew in here and kill us and our fucking baby. He said, this is Sparta. The nigga fell. I don't know how many feet that was. She said, we don't play in this bitch. I don't play. My bitch don't play neither. See, I tried the whole. I ain't down in the body. Well, you know, she done got older. You know, that was 12 years ago. That's why she be talking soft, because you know her body. Bitch, the body is more than what it used to be, bitch. The body is more than what it used to be. Shit. I done got better over time, bitch. Ain't nobody ate or on no stick, bitch. On no Geritol and hopping and stiff and shit in the back. You know, I thought I had become goddess. And God in my mind, you know, I was sick and down in the body, goddamn. They poisoned a bitch. They tried to take a bitch up out of here, goddamn it. Nip the crib with the super drip. Done came in here, pull all that down, grow the bitch hair back down, feel the bitch hair spots and shit in the bitch head. Help me, goddamn, feel young again, goddamn, come back. Waist and shit on fleek, titties, papa shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know I had it in me. I'm trying to be refined. And hello, everybody, and welcome to the ALEXYSS. I'm your host. Fuck that shit. See, you done brought the old me out. I didn't want to do this here. I don't want to do that. You done brought vagina power church back. She don't do that no more, because that's not her. She got a chip in her head. She got a chip in her back. And she got a chip. She been chipped. That ain't her. Shit. Damn it. This ain't me. Go back and look at my old shit. Some of y'all in here know me. This the old me, bitch. I just suppressed that shit because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I got that OG wop, goddammit. I'm trying to, trying to refine myself and shit and move over to another audience. I didn't want to bring her back. I'm trying to keep the bitch down. But y'all know what it was back then. I put the black leather gloves on, candles lit, cigar. I'm like that. They said, oh, let us get out. Ooh, we finna have a good time now. This motherfucker finna snap. They know what it was. She ain't that no more. She a clone. She a clone. Oh, I just wanted to, like I said, they calling me to come back to the street, Sean P, a.k.a. a Sharp Creek, so it was necessary. The whole talking about taking wigs off, I thought I was very scary. Nah, bitch. Nope. I ain't ate all day, man. This shit. I ain't ate all day. So I'm gonna get off this motherfucker. I took out a good time. It's one. I can eat me some drill. You know what I'm saying? Drill. So see, I be trying to do that because I gotta me. I gotta keep my voice the same, my song now. I ain't holler like that in a long time. I be trying not to holler to say my voice, but I see that y'all messy motherfucker. I see a lot of y'all don't know. People for London, they know about Vagina Power Church. They know about the VP preacher, the pussy preacher. See, they like that Southern down home church that preaching and then hollering. All I need is a goddamn organ player now. All I need is a ghetto organ player. I got my robe up there. See, I didn't want to show y'all that. I said I was gonna be calm. I didn't know they were gonna come out mad. See, but I see y'all young'uns like VP Church too. So if y'all like that good country pussy preaching, we're gonna have to start having some vagina power sessions. Goddamn it. Because the way this man broke this here, and he said, now I want you these, I'm going to show you what to do and how to teach the men about their sperm and the direction of it into, he said, the mind of God. And there's a genetic code inside of there that lines up with the code of a woman's egg. And I said, well, he said, I want you to teach it. I'm going to show you how to teach the men because the men want to know. And I'm so honored that men hit me in my inbox and they say, I see this one little video you talking about the power of sperm. Can you teach me? I really want to learn. I said, I'll be honored. I said, let me finish writing it with Nipsey. He's added a whole nother side that you can see that I didn't see, that he sees. He sees on that side. He brings things on this side. He sees on this side. He brings to that side. And he's telling me these things like what I just told y'all earlier. I said, no, are you serious? He said, yes. Yes, I'm serious. This is what men think. This is what men know that they don't tell women. And he said, but a woman that is so fixed on her physical beauty and money and things that she can acquire, and she's not fixed on elevating the mind and preparing to move one day out of that body to go to the other side like all of us will do. She doesn't know these things that I'm telling you. He said, but if she is evolved, she can sense it. And they start to work together to heal each other. But he still says too, I wasn't ready. So it's my fault too. Some women can't get pregnant by the guy she's with because of genetic codes. Well, it's been scientifically proven that a woman that has sex with a man on a regular basis, her body kind of gets immune to his sperm. That's why she can go out and meet a lover today and get pregnant next week or tonight when she's been fucking a man for 12 years. Scientists have done research and proved that happens. Hey, Cornelia, based on the energy of the sperm, and the woman kind of gets, her body gets used to that sperm code. As well as other things could be going on as well. And then she meets someone right off and gets pregnant by her lover. You can look that up. It happens all the time. And there are a lot of other issues, that Nipsey was telling me about. And I'm just like, wow, you're so young. Well, his physical body was so young, but he's so wise. He's old. He's been here before. His soul is very old. He has a lot of wise spirits on him and with him. And I'm sorry, y'all, I did not mean to get out of pocket. I did not mean to get so raw. I am so sorry. Like I said, I'm not mad. They're just being them. They're teaching me. I might not teach them anything, but they taught me to stand naked and be accountable, even though people didn't make big deals about my hair or not, or if I wore a wig or not. They didn't really care. But some people clearly do. Or you couldn't find anything else to sucker punch me, so you did that. Okay, like I said, everybody wears them. All celebrity wears them. That's a smart thing to do. We know that. We know she wears them. We know Puma wears them. You can tell. But instead of you checking that, you want to check me. As if I'm out of order and she's perfect and all this is okay. Really, I know what it is, so I'm cool. But at the same time, let me tell you something, and which is why I'm doing this. If somebody says something and it pisses you off, you need to figure out why, not why they piss you off. Because it's not them. Even though they have a problem. But if they trigger you, there's something within you that you're letting them control you. And that's okay if you do it and you check it. I said with myself. I said, that bothers me. Why does it bother me? Because of what I told you, what happened to me, and how fucked up that was. It happened to me. It was so unfair. I didn't deserve that, and that happened to me, and I was a good person. Okay? And I was still suffering from that, and now I'm getting free, and I'm healing because of Nipsey. And I need to dig into what triggered me. And what it was is the pain. So I have sinus problems sometimes. I get to clear my nose. And I said that this is something that I need to deal with. So I sat since the other night, because that's when they did it. As soon as I got off and I put the pictures up and everybody started liking the pictures, that's when they started calling me names. And so I kind of knew what it was. And I said, okay, they're just doing what they're supposed to do. Because when you're a healer and you're a teacher and you're a wounded healer, for you to get to the point that you can teach everyone else and call them on their shit, you have to also call yourself on your shit. And you have to be able to say, yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, I did this. And yeah, I did that. And I'm ready to dig into that so that somebody else says that it doesn't tear me apart anymore. Because I'm healing the wound and I'm very secure in my power, and that's a weak point that stops me from becoming God and Goddess. So let me address it. And so I sat with it. So I did not say nothing to them. Oh, bitch, this, but I didn't. I said, no, because they're challenging me. Now, they're not consciously trying to do that, like teach me. They like being messy. That's clear. So that they didn't try to help me, but I took it that way. And then I said, after I do this, I don't want to deal with them more. I don't want to talk to them anymore because they're messy as fucking. They're clearly unhappy and miserable. Whatever they had with this man, it clearly wasn't enough, and they're not at peace with whatever they got from him. Because you found me in harassment, you don't even know me. And you want to do that. It makes you feel better when you should feel better from being with him and got whatever you got. But it's not enough. And now you're going to say you're going to control who can and can't talk about him? And you're going to insult them, try to make them stop and threaten lawsuits? Go ahead. You're not the boss of him. You're not the boss of me. Nobody owns him and controls him but him. When you stop the courts from talking about him, when you stop journalists from talking about him, when you censor their stories and shit and stop everybody else from selling his face on shoes and tennis shoes and tattoos, then you can check me. But you're not going to try to be the boss of me when you can't be the boss of everybody else who loves him and post him and draw his pictures and air paint him and write about him and share it. No. You're not the boss of him. Nobody is. But I'm the boss of me. And again, like I said, I'm in control of my emotions. And if it's a weak spot, I need to know that better than anybody. I need to be true to myself before anybody. We all do. And if it's something there, I need to check that. And I need to stand in that and be honest about that. And that's what I'm doing, and not just whining and talking shit. I found a solution. Because it's not going to be a problem for me in the future. And even though it's not where I want it to be, it's still stabilized. Nipsey helped me stabilize it to the point where I can pull it, like you saw me pull it, and it's not coming out on my fucking hand. It's not on the floor. It's not in the sink. It's stabilized now. So the bald spots have grown in. And even though they're shorter than the other hair, I just clip them with the growing moon like my grandmother did when we were children. And leave the shorter spots there instead of cutting all off. I just nibble at it and I love it and I bless it. Because the only way your hair can really grow longer when you stabilize the hair that you have and keep it on your head and stop it from falling out. Okay. And that's what I was blessed to do by having this beautiful man bless me with his presence and his knowledge and his messages, his energy, his love. And I really don't care what people think about that, what people say about that. I'm going to keep on being me, and whatever spirit I feel comfortable with passing their messages is what I'm going to do. Okay? And I'm going to keep using my products because they work. And if anybody else, and I would also say get a derma roller to help open up your head. But there are other tips I know that I had to do, along with using the things he told me what to make and how to make. I can help you too. So, again, for you all that don't like what I say and don't like the rants and don't like the level of information, don't watch me. Go find somebody else that you enjoy, that feels comfortable and safe to you. But I'm going to always do me. I'm going to always be me. And you don't have to like it. It's okay. I'm trying to make everybody like me. I know it's a group for every person on the planet. But as long as I like me, I can deal with me, and I'm confident in what I do and how I do it, and I'm right with God and the spirits, and if they check me, I'll change. If they won't, then I won't. As long as I'm okay with that, that's all that matters. I don't give a fuck about you. You're just a fucking human being that's so miserable with your own life. And like I said, you talking about me and what I should and should not do and should not say. But bitch, you know who did the shit, bitch. All y'all know, you say you know him, so that means either you know who did it or people done told you who fucking did it. But you don't have the fucking balls and the guts to get on the internet like I do and say what the fuck the nigga told me. But you're better than me, you're smarter than me, and you probably are smarter than me in that sense if you know him and you live there, but you won't say a motherfucking thing. You won't do anything about the shit either. Even if you don't talk to the police, bitch, if you're not talking, bitch, what the fuck you doing? What you doing to get justice for this man, his children, his mama, his father? What are you doing about this shit? Instead of sucking dick, walking around, if you, another thing, if you got this man, a library of calm in your brain, then you should know what this man be thinking at all goddamn time, goddamn it. You should know what this man thinking in his spiritual body and come up with a strategy to get justice for the goddamn it. So you love him so motherfucker much, but you know he wouldn't talk to a weirdo like me, goddamn it. You walking around with his brain. You got two brains in your head, his and yours. But instead of you going in the annals of your asshole and taking that calm and redirecting it up your spine and through your kundalini energy and lock it into the brain, yes, the library of calm, and go into the Akashic record, because you can tap into the Akashic record through that sperm that where that man done dropped his brain off up in there. If you drinking cum, nigga coming all in your pussy busting raw. That mean you got the power. You the woman of the hour, goddammit, cause the nigga bust it. Nigga scheme. busting it down. The nigga busting it down. So if the nigga busting it down, that mean, bitch, you got a whole catalog, bitch. You got a whole Akashic record of books and files and annals of information, of history. You read, bitch. You can read the nigga better than me. You know what? I'm finna stop. I'm finna go in here and unstiffen my wig. I'm going to loosen it, I'm going to press it out. So, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. I'm a stiff wig wearing bitch that tell a lie. And I'm a weirdo. I'm going to go take care of that. I love y'all. Alexyss Tylor Vagina Power and this motherfucker King Nip with the super drip. Drip God. King Nip Queen Drip in this bitch. California Love in this motherfucker. ATL in this motherfucker. Represent the motherfucking Crip God. Drip God. You know what I'm saying?